So today, what we're doing today, we're going to make this double fold card, this fun fold. These are ones that I've made previously with the Stampin' Club. It's just got a belly band that holds it together. I've used the in colour DSP 6x6 card size. But you can see you need 3 different designer series papers, one for the outside, one for these. You could do it all the same, but it just makes it really stand out. One for the inside, and then a piece of white that you're going to stamp on. And the belly band is just a strip of card with some layered squares. So today, as it is a little bit chilly, I thought we would do a Christmas version. So see. So what am I going to do? What am I going to use? Let's have a look. We're going to use some stamp sets, or I'm going to use some stamp sets from the Christmas brochure. Possibly Coming Home. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. And the Peace and Joy set, which I absolutely only bought because I saw so many wonderful samples with it. Don't you just hate it when someone does that? But I'm really liking it, so I'm going to use that as well. The designer series paper, I'm actually using a mixture. So do you remember the Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper that was just like background papers? We're going to use some of that. Well, that's the Peace and Joy bundle. You can see the stamp set. We're actually, I think, going to use the dies. And they come in 3 pieces so that you can layer them up. So hopefully I'll be able to show you that. And what else are we using? This paper, the Trim in the Town paper. But we're just going to be using the trees on that one. And then the colour card that I'm using is a piece of Old Olive, which has always been my favourite out of all of the colours. Pretty Peacock is a close second, I think, but Old Olive is my all-time favourite. Oh, and Navy. Mind you, I better stop because I just list all the colours. You know what I'm like. Okay, so take an A4 piece of paper. Okay, get your paper trimmer and you need to cut it here at 5.5 inches. So I'm just going to cut straight down. Make sure I use the cutter. 5.5. Okay. So I will trim that in a minute. While you're there, the extra bit, cut off 1 inch of that because you're going to need that for your belly band. So you might as well do that at the same time. Okay. Now this bit is spare. So just put that to one side. So you need this bit for your belly band, your 1 inch piece, and this bit your 5.5 piece. Now you need to turn it on the long ways, and we're going to cut it again at 11. Okay, so just open out my scorer, and 11 inches, and that will give us our card base. And I'm actually going to cut the belly band at the same time, and that will be 11 inches as well. Okay, so I'll just go back over those sizes with you so that you know. Okay. So for your card base you will need 5.5 inches by 11, and then for your belly band you need 1 inch by 11. Okay, now I'm going to score this. So I'm very good at cutting rather than scoring, so I'm just going to move that bit out of the way. So you're taking it on the long side, and you need to score at 1.25. So 1.25. Remember, score, not cut. And then 3 3/8. Okay, 3 3/8. 7 5/8. So sorry, I probably knocked the camera then. 7 and, what is it, 5/8. Okay, 7 and 5/8. I always doubt myself when I'm doing the scoring lines. 9 and 3/4. Okay. There you go. So you don't need to score the belly band. We're just going to wrap that round. So you should be able to see the layout that you need. So you've got this panel here, this panel is here, this is the background, and these are the two sides. Okay, now when you're thinking about your designer series paper, you want to try and contrast so that it really stands out, and I always try and go for a bit of a wow on the inside, just so that when you open your card you're like, oh wow, or maybe more, wow. But so I picked these, and I will go through the sizes with you. I've gone for this. I could use the red against the green would look nice, but at the moment I think I'm going to do it that. So this size of these are 1 1/8 by 5 3/8, and they are going to be my front panels here. So they're actually going to be stuck on there. Okay, I'm just going to lay it out so that I can see. So 1 1/8 by 5 3/8. Then you need 4 panels, but 2 different designs. Now the size of these are the same, 5 3/8, but it's by 2 inches. Now I think on the inside, because if you remember when you lay this out, this is going to be the inside. I think the wow bit will be the brightness of that. So I am just going to put that there and there. That's going to be my back panel that I'm going to stamp. So I'm using shimmer card because this is a Christmas card and it's sparkly. So the piece that I need for the back of there is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I'm quite happy with that. So, and then my outside bits, these panels here, the other ones that were 2 inch by 5 3/8, they're going to go there. So I think they will, because they'll be behind that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick these down, I think, actually, before I burnish it. So first of all, I'm going to stick these 2 pieces that were 1 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I definitely want them that side, don't I? Although that does look nice. No, let's stick with the green. This designer series paper that's so nice on both sides is a problem. Okay, so I'm going to use Tombow glue. So I've got some wiggle room, and that should just give me a panel on the front of there. You could layer this up if you wanted to make the card extra special. You could do another piece of shimmer paper maybe behind, or even the really nice metallic card that Stampin' Up have got at the moment. It's up to you, but I know I'm going to be posting this, so I want to keep the weight down. So I'm not going to put too many layers on it. Okay, I think this is the next panel. It's got German and English writing on it. You could actually just cut off some of the words and use them on the front of your card. So there's things like season's greetings, have a merry little Christmas. Right, this bit I'm not going to stick because I want to stamp on that first. Get to this side. Oh, let's put that on there for that side. Well, that would have been quite nice actually, the reefs. Ta-da. But not such a wow when you open it, I think. Okay, so that's going to go on there. And then my far right panel is that side. edge. Okay, now decisions. Do I stamp and decorate the inside before I finish the front? Okay, I'm not sure. Let's have a think. I think I would like to finish the outside first. So I know that this is going to go this way. So I'm just going to burnish that there. And then I'm going to stick that panel on there while that's flat. Okay. Just so I can show you that. Oh no, that's really nice as well. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, I need to have a look at that. I'm spelling that back. So my original idea was that, but now I think maybe red snowballs. Oh, if that was in there, like that, let's have a look. Oh my goodness, what do you think? Snowballs or trees? Oh, I'm gonna go trees. But I do like the red. And my joy is gonna be red. No. Stop faffing, Claire. Trees. Right, we're going for tree side up. Okay, bit of glue, stick it down quickly before I change my mind. So trees are going this panel. Okay. That's going there. And that will come back there. So I'm just going to burnish that now. I wish I'd gone red. I think red would have been better. Never mind. I'm done. It's done. I'll have to make another one with red. Okay, I'm going to stick that panel on there. Could I do a red one there? No, that would just look odd. It looked like a patchwork card though. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. Mixing a bit of sewing with card making. Okay, you've gone with the tree. Gone with the tree and be happy about it. You can just make another card. Okay, fold that one back. I really do think I should have gone with the red. Go with your gut. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I'm okay with it. So that's my front. So that basically is your card. I'm just going to stamp on the inside. Let's see, did I tell you the size of that? I think I did, but just in case I didn't, it's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and that's going to go in there. So what do I want to stamp on the inside? Well, I was thinking about doing a little scene just in one corner. So maybe a little house and a couple of trees. But then I remembered about this stamp set, and how I'm going to decorate the front is going to have joy to you and yours. So I wondered if maybe I need to do peace and joy on the inside. But I'm not sure how that's going to look. So let's give it a go. And again, a decision on colour. If it's in there, do I go red or do I go green? Sorry, real red or rolled olive. Or do I do a bit of both? So I am going to peace and joy. Oh, that's quite a big stamp as well. Look, brand new, not used. Okay, so peace. Let's find the joy. Right, I quite like the size of it. Let's see. Let's do a red piece. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Okay, sorry, just tap that on there. Sparkle card. Okay. Piece. I would have been better off using my stamparatus, but I forgot to bring it through. Okay, oh, that is nice. I like that. Okay, now that's going to stay red. Won't matter. It's just the stain from the ink. It's still stamped just as nicely. Don't worry about it. Right, joy. Okay, joy is going to be somewhere around there. And oh, I'm going to do this green. Old olive. Okay. Okay, I am just going to wipe that bit off around my... So I've got my joy piece. I'm going to do it just over a bit. There you go. Joy and the and. Oh, now what do I do the and as? And let's do that in red. If I had black, I'd do it in black, just to do a contrast. Okay, let's do red. Just get that bit off. So this is going to stamp, so you just see the and. Look at that, peace and joy. Okay, so that's now going to go in the middle of there. Just going to glue that on, and then we are nearly there. Okay, so that to the inside there. Oh, that looks nice. Real red and old olive. So that's going to close there. Now my belly band, let's look at that. So I've got my 1 inch strip. I've got some old olive, and this size is 3 inch by 3 inch. I'm going to layer it up with a Square Designer Series paper. And this is 2, what was it? That was 3, 2 7/8. 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Don't think about using red, just do it as you were. Too many choices. Okay, so that's just going to go straight on there, just to give a layered effect. Okay, just like that, which I'm happy with. Now this, I was going to stamp on this, but then I remembered about the dies. So what happens is you get 3 dies with the Peace and Joy set. One is like that, one is like that, and one is like that. So when you die cut this, it comes out like that. When you die cut this one, it comes out like this. And when you die cut this joy, it comes out like this. So without any effort whatsoever, you've got your 3 layers. And then what you do, Stampin' Up! Do some sticky back paper that I can't remember the name of. So when I've die cut, I've just die cut with that on. So I don't have to worry about the glue. It just turns it into a sticker. Now, let's see if I can line this up-ish. So that just goes straight on there, like that. Look, no effort. And then I did the same with this. Already die cut it with sticky on. So I just peel that off. And that goes Oh, I can't see where that's going to go. There, on there. Ah, nice. Okay, I'm going to put that on dimensionals because I want it to stand out even more. So I'm just going to put a couple on the back of there. And that's going to go like that. I'm going to stick that straight on there, I think. So I'm going to do that now. And then I've just got my stamp bit to put on there. So, Joy. Oh, I just slid it with my... A good thing I've got Tombow on there. Just move those out the way. And I want to stamp the sentiment that says to you and yours, and I want to do that in red. I'm absolutely certain this time in red. Okay. Oh. See, even happens to me. Okay. Luckily for me, card has two sides. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut this up. I don't think I'm going to keep it whole. I think I'm going to cut it into pieces, but let's have a look. How are we doing for time? Oh, nearly there. So I could put that just on there, but I think I am going to chop it there and chop it. No, I'm going to chop it again. To you and yours. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow glue on the back of, let's do that one first because it's down the bottom. There. Put that on there. And last one on there, just a tiny dab of glue because it's not got a hold any weight. That's going to go on there. I actually think I might put a couple of stars on, or a tree or two, seeing as we've got trees on the front. So now I'm going to bring the belly band round. So I'm going to hold it down flat. And I'm just going to bring that round to there. And that round to there. And put a blob of glue on the back of there. Just line that up. Oh, the sun's just come out. Can you see how bright my sheet of paper is just going to go? I'm just going to trim that off a bit there because I want my square to be over the top and hide any join. Now, I could just put it flat, but I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on just so that it stands out even more. But I'm going to put them on the belly band because I know that it's going to cover it. Because my square is as wide as this piece here. Let's put those on there. Get that there. Can you see it just goes over? And that's my card done. Despite all this stress of choosing the wrong paper. Okay, so that just slides off. Peace and joy, sparkle. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you give it a go. I don't know what fun fold to call it. Double fold card. That's going to just slide back in there. A fun fold for a Sunday morning. I hope you enjoyed it, girls.